Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday, March 1st, or 5th, sorry, March 5th. It is Sunday, 2023. Beautiful, beautiful day again. Look at that clear, clear, clear blue skies, which I like to see. Just absolutely gorgeous. You got some of the trees are starting to bud, which is also very nice. Before long, we will have leaves on the trees again, which I'm excited about. But just an absolutely gorgeous day here at the homestead. Before we jump into this video, just want to give you a quick heads up. I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. So I would encourage you all to join me then, and we will have a good discussion this evening. Quick well update. They haven't been here last few days, obviously. Now it's a weekend, so they weren't obviously here for the weekend. He had called me on Thursday. You know, he was here Thursday for a while, and then he had left. He said he will be back Monday. And I'm thinking when he comes Monday, he said he's going to stay for a while. So hopefully, we will hit water Monday, I'm hoping. We'll see what happens, but we will cross that bridge when we get there, and we'll just, you know, we're gonna keep doing what we got to do, and we'll go from there. But we will, at some point, we will have water here at the homestead, and so that's a huge thing that we needed to have, and so we will go from there. All right, let's get into this topic. We're gonna talk about foods. Long shelf lives or indefinite shelf lives. I think that, you know, something to think about that you should have. So we're going to focus on things with the indefinite shelf life, and then we're going to focus on things that are going to last 10 years plus, okay? So indefinite shelf life, dried spices, all right? Something to think about. You know, I've talked about spices, the importance of spices. You know, in a true SHTF event, food does not have to be bland and tasteless. Having spices and those type of things is going to be an important aspect of it. I got to see what now this puppy of mine just, where'd she go? Is she back over here? Let me just walk over here real quick just to make sure she's in sight. Because she could be. Yeah, there she is. Okay. I just didn't see you, so I wanted to make sure where you were. So dried spices are one, indefinite shelf life, good thing to have. Having your own herb garden and spice garden is also probably a really good thing to do, to put those in so you have those options. Dry them out, and then you're going to be in good shape. Raw honey. The raw honey is like a major thing that you definitely should have, especially if you have any kind of a sweet tooth. Being able to have that raw honey, and you know, with the bees are making, if you're getting it locally, all the things that are locally for the pollens and all that type of stuff, that's a really great thing to have. Pure maple syrup, again, that's another great one to have, and that will last indefinitely. Now once you open it, okay, so here's the other part of this with you know, well, with maple syrup, a lot of times what they'll do, if you go to any place, it's sitting on the table. It's not even, it doesn't even have to be refrigerated, so that's a good thing. Dried beans. Dried beans, you're looking at, you know, 30 plus years, and you can replant them if you had to. The older the beans get, the longer you're going to need to soak them ahead of time before you cook them. Big deal. There's so many positive things in beans that are really good for your health and those type of things, okay? Hard liquor, that's another one. Indefinite shelf life, that'll last forever. You look at wine as a good example, right? A red wine does nothing but get better over time. So, but hard liquor, it's a good thing to have. It's a great prep item, and definitely something you should have. Sugar is another one, indefinite shelf life. You have, what are you barking at? You barking at Steve? Your non-iodized salt. What, baby? Vinegar. I know, you're all right. Corn syrup, another good one to have. Raw molasses, there's another one, indefinite shelf life. pure vanilla extract. Now, if you've ever gone out and bought pure vanilla extract, it is very expensive, but it's a great thing to have, especially when it comes to cooking. Soy sauce, another really good one. Hard candy. If any of you have had like chocolate that you've set aside and you've had it for a while, it ends up turning to a powder. It's no good no more. So having hard candies are definitely a good one. Vinegar is another one. Long time. It'd be a good shape with vinegar. Fruitcake. Now I'll be honest with you, I cannot stand fruitcake. But fruitcake will last indefinitely. For whatever reason, that stuff that when they make that, it's disgusting. If you've ever had fruitcake, you know what I'm talking about. But it's not the best, not the most appetizing. All right, so we're going to go now with like a 10 years or better shelf life. Canned goods. Canned goods are still good well beyond the best by date. What the best by date means, and the only thing it means, is that food starts to lose its nutritional value. That's it. I've eaten canned goods that were 7-8 years past their expiration or best by date. So, and I'm still here, so I guess I'm doing all right. Your fats and oils, okay, options, whatever, fats or oils that you want to have, they're going to give you a very, very long shelf life. Freeze-dried foods. Now, freeze-dried foods actually could almost go into the lifetime category because the way they've got those honed in now, you're talking 40 years or better for freeze-dried foods. I think freeze-dried foods are absolutely a great option to have. That you should have them to have diversified preps. All right. Other dried food options. All right. So I'm going to read off a list of things here, guys, for you. Biscuit mix, cake mix, dried chicken noodle soup mix, Jello mix, dry pudding, powdered sour cream, powdered milk, beef jerky, dried or instant potatoes, dry pasta. White rice, white rice, if stored properly, will be around a lot longer, that way. You're looking at 30 years with white rice if it's stored right. Rolled oats, coffee, tea, popcorn, flour. Now with flour, what I would suggest is getting the wheat berries. All right, wheat berries, you're looking at better than 30 years because they haven't been processed yet. You can actually replant them if you had to, but they're a great thing to have. And plus, if you have a grinder or like a hand grinder, you can turn those wheat berries into flour. But you're looking at 30 years that way if you get the wheat berries. All right, powdered eggs, baking soda, dried onions, dried pepper flakes. Dried cookie mix, gravy mixes, pancake mixes, energy bars, MREs. MREs are okay. They're about 10 years for MREs. Not a huge fan of them. I've had them before. They can be expensive, but it's another option that you can have if you're trying to do something with it quick. Pickles will last a long time. Grits, garlic powder, dried mustard, jams and jellies. Those are just a few example, folks, of some things that you can have. Everybody goes with the staples, and I get it, and that's great, and you should have the staples, right? But if you have options and you have other choices of what to eat and how to eat it, it's going to make things that much better when it comes to that time to eat things. And to me, it's like I would like to enjoy what I'm eating. So if I have and again, a lot of these things that I'm saying dried, right? So I've talked about gravy mixes in the past and how you're changing up the flavor of the food that you're eating, especially when it comes to white rice. It's important to change that flavor. It's what the rice itself is a filler. It's what you're adding in with that, be it chicken, be it fish, be it whatever the case may be. Your greens and all those type of things. Those are things you're going to harvest, hopefully, on a regular basis to add in with what you already have. So anyway, so that is my quick list to give you some ideas. Hopefully it makes you think, gives you some options of what you should be stocking up on. And I think it's important, again, that we stay focused and keep working on the different things that we need to work on. All right, guys, I am going to jump off of here for now. I will see you all tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the live stream. We'll have a good discussion tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Remember, folks, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we truly will be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed, so we never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really, really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. If you stay positive and stay away from the negativity, you're going to be just fine. Stay away from people that tell you what you cannot accomplish, because you are the only one that's going to stop you from achieving your goals. That's important. If you are setting realistic goals and then you're setting about to making them happen, they will happen. All right, guys, I will see you all later. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.